to the Popish Plot. I'm Nate.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mike.
And in case you couldn't tell from that intro, we're going to be talking about musical saints.
Yes. When we did the first episode of the In Companions game show,
which went off like gangbusters.
The last question was about going to a concert with saints. Mike did the Heavenly Youth Group Party.
Mm-hmm.
I took a random group of people to a Zeppelin concert so Token could go and yell more about Hobbit songs. So I thought we would
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
We would discuss 20 saints who were known for their musical talent in some way.
After all, no less a saint than St. Augustin told us that he who sings prays twice.
So if I sing half a rosary, am I done?
By that logic, yes. Yes, you are.
Perhaps I'll let Maria know that when she makes me do the one rosary of the year, I'll just sing half of it and we'll be good.
Mm-hmm. Although, that might be worth it, because you're not like the world's most enthusiastic singer.
But anyway, so
first things first, Saint Cecilia. The patron saint of musicians, known for her singing.
Here in Flint, there's a musical society known as the St. Cecilia Society.
Yep.
Run by a father of fathers.
Sorry, I need to stop popping that.
Unless you're doing it in tune.
When we're talking about this episode, you can do anything as long as you do it in rhythm.
All right, so beyond that, we have other saints. We have Saint
Alphonsus Liguori. I don't know how you didn't know how to pronounce it.
I knew it in my head, but I'm like, it's going to come out funny.
Mm-hmm.
He practiced the harpsichord for 3 hours a day in his youth. Yes. He also composed many hymns popular in his day for playing on a harpsichord.
That's what we need more. Liturgical harpsichord.
Seriously.
Ding, 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 ding. That guy's just the gift that keeps on giving. St. Alphonsus Liguori is like an onion. There's always another level.
I know. Yeah. Although, imagine he taught the songs to like the people that he was, teaching.
Yeah.
So imagine you're like, okay, I've got this guy that we all know is super saintly and does all these things, and I'm singing a hymn he composed, and he's playing it with me.
Little pressure. A little bit of pressure.
Saint Andrew Kaggwa, who was born 1856 and died 1886, was a master drummer and the director of the royal band for Buganda.
Ooh.
I'm not sure where Buganda is. I'm going to assume it's one of those countries that technically doesn't exist anymore.
Yes, I believe it's in what is now, I want to say like Uganda or something. He was one of the saints we've mentioned. He's an in-companion.
Oh, he's one of the Ugandan martyrs?
I believe so. I could be wrong, but I saw the thing and I'm like, oh yeah, we've discussed him before, but not about his drumming ability.
Yeah, no, 1886, that works. Yeah. Well, good for him.
Saint Servant of God, Antonia Cuipa.
Cuipa?
C-U-I-P-A. Pronounce it how you will. Played the flute and guitar, as well as preached, and did carpentry, and was an Appalachian chief.
That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
And I thought I had a lot of things to juggle at work.
He did his leadership stuff and helped do carpentry while he was preaching, by using... Here's an example for the historic record of the guitar mass. It wasn't a mass because he wasn't a priest, but, he was preaching and playing his guitar.
We don't know that he didn't do it at mass.
No, that's not a guitar mass. That is a praise and worship service.
Early P&W.
You get some music, then a little preaching, then back to the music.
Next, Saint Benignus of Armagh. He was called Patrick's psalm singer. After being converted by Saint Patrick, he himself later became a bishop.
As well. Became a bishop as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Patrick's psalm singer. Fun.
Then, of course,
actually, I kind of want that to be my name. Patrick, psalm singer.
But your name's not Patrick.
But I'm not Patrick, and I don't sing psalms.
I am going to be fascinated to see if this nickname catches on.
It will not.
It's going to be Patrick Psalmsinger. I will not.
Why would I do that?
Oh, this is good. These reactions are going to be great.
All right. Then, of course, we have Blessed Carlo Acutis.
Is there anything he did not do in his short life?
Well, being a modern day youth, it would appear
Nate, the word is pronounced ute.
Oh, sorry. Being a modern day ute, it would appear that he probably participated in some school band and played the saxophone.
As all the cool kids
Which is a really cool instrument to play.
I mean, one thing I saw for this, because it was based off music and not on his life in general, suggested that he also taught himself the saxophone along with how to code and do everything else.
Back to, is there anything he
in fairness, I was just talking out of my...
Yeah. Now, let's see if we can find an early YouTube video of him playing the Spider-Man theme song on his saxophone. Combine all the things.
That would be awesome.
It would.
All right. Next we have...
Say Dulce Pontes. 1914 to 1992. Played the accordion to cheer people up. I'm feeling cheered up already. Also was nominated for a Nobel Prize for helping the poor. Probably by cheering them up.
I think it was with working with hospitals and soup kitchens and things.
That would be that would be cheerful.
The accordion was an add-on.
Mm-hmm. The gift of music. The healing.
And there's a joy in, they play the accordion to cheer people up because,
I've heard I've heard sad songs played on the accordion and they're still amusing. Because
even a sad song on the accordion sounds happy. Mm-hmm. to a degree at least.
Yes. Yeah.
Saint Elizabeth of the Trinity, born 1880, died 1906. Unfortunately, short life.
The Spanish, Theresa Vizu.
She won many prizes for her piano playing and could have become a famous concert pianist if she didn't choose to become a Carmelite, or if she wasn't called to become a Carmelite nun. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the whole being cloistered away from the world really upset your concert pianist thing.
It does get in the way of being a concert pianist. There's a lot of things that you can do and be cloistered away from the world. Sadly, world famous concert pianist is not one of them.
No, but you can play concerts for the most important audience of all, the Lord of the Universe.
Yeah,
yes.
I was just going to say, their masses must have been like the best because, usually it's just, the singing of whatever singing talent these people have. Because,
although
the priest is the only one who's in there that's not one of the nuns.
Although all the other Carmelites would look at her a little funny because, what do you mean your name's not Theresa?
It's not a requirement that your name be Theresa.
It seems like it is.
No, it's not Maria. It's not Theresa. It's not Maria. It's
not
Mary.
It's also a perfectly good biblical saint name.
Perfectly cromulent saint
It's
name.
a perfectly cromulent saint name, but I mean for our Carmelite.
I'm just saying, one of these Carmelites is not like the others.
She didn't go all out and go. She wasn't all out crazy and have a name like Lydia, where it's like, ooh, fancy purple seller.
But also a biblical saint.
Next, the Venerable Felix Varela.
Now that's a name.
Born 1788, died 1853. He got some years put in there.
It put some mileage.
Yeah. He was a violinist that helped found the first Philharmonic Society in Cuba.
Nice. Oh, the violin just rips your heart out.
It does.
It's great.
I think you're using the violin wrong. The bow's supposed to go across the strings, not poking at people.
There's a soulfulness to the violin. Mm-hmm. It has a way of reaching people down deep inside. Mm-hmm. Like below the cockles of their heart.
In a way that, like, for example, the accordion does not.
Yeah.
No.
The accordion touches the joy center. The violin touches the pathos.
And Yep. And next we have
all the feels.
One that's about the causing earthquakes and destruction centers of Saint Gabriel is the unofficial patron saint for horn players.
Yes. Like this episode, subscribe to our channel. Like this episode, subscribe to our channel. Ring the church bell. Musically, ring the church bell to be notified the next time we make a delightful noise for the Lord. And until that next time,
remember to live your faith.
Love your faith.
And stay in tune.